Hey, how's it going? Or maybe to some of you I should say, Привет, как дела? The reason why I'm making this video is to kind of follow up on my first channel mission video. If you recall in that video I said I wanted to check in about a year and see where I'm at. So I'm going to assess what I've been doing, summarize what I've been doing. I'm going to talk about if I've reached my goals or not. But before I get into any of that, I think I owe it to you guys to explain where I've been. So, I don't know if you've noticed, but I moved. I'm now in a new apartment. I'm still kind of moving in. I've been dragging my feet a little bit on that, trying to find the appropriate place for everything that needs to go everywhere it needs to go. Also, this video is not going to be scripted like my other ones are, so I'm kind of winging this, and if I seem a little bit scattered and disorganized, that's the reason why. So, I've been settling in. I moved in about 2 months ago, still settling in. A lot of prep work involved before that. Moving out, so I haven't really had the time to make a lot of animations. And another factor in there is that I haven't had Wi-Fi. Now, not that I couldn't get Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi was always available, but I kind of dragged my feet in setting it up because I wanted to get into a nice, comfortable routine here. I'm working a couple different jobs. One of my jobs now requires me to drive about an hour to get to it, so until I rectify that, I got a pretty long commute throughout the week, and that's been cutting into a little bit of my time and my energy. I was working a physical job outside, that was cutting into my time and energy as well, and everything kind of all together just stopped me from making animations. I've also been busy with shows. If you follow me on my Twitter or my Instagram, you might have noticed that I do a lot of Comic-Cons, or I do a lot of art booths, artists' alleys at conventions, and I've been pumping a lot of energy into those recently. Yet another reason for why I haven't been on top of things recently. Here's what I have been doing though. I have been taking my Twitch streams and turning them into short time-lapse videos, both to entertain and to show my process for drawing. Now, the thing about those is they were supposed to be the holdovers between the big meat and potato videos. You know, I was gonna have a few time-lapse videos and then one big video that I put together. And I did put one big video together. I put together the Double King video, which was something that I planned for a couple years to make. I think it came out great. I think it came out pretty much exactly as I wanted it to. It just didn't perform the way that I thought it would. And I plan on making more DLC videos like that. Like I said, this channel is all about what I want to create. But what really ended up being the meat and potatoes videos of my channel was... and we all know how that went. The Dr. Livesey videos actually ended up achieving some goals that I'd planned on achieving later down the line. The first one got me partnered by YouTube in 2 weeks. So once I get my ads all figured out, then YouTube's gonna start paying me. That's right. I have not been paid by YouTube yet because I can't seem to figure out AdSense. So if anybody has tips on that, please let me know. In the meantime, if you want to help support me, my Ko-fi is going to be posted somewhere here. I don't know where I'm going to put it yet, but I'll figure it out, and then you'll see it somewhere on the screen. Another unexpected result of making the Dr. Livesey videos is that I started learning Russian. I realized that there are way more people around me that know the Russian language than I originally kind of figured to. So I've started learning. I used to live with my roommate who spoke Russian. He was actually featured in one of the Dr. Livesey videos that I made, and he was kind of teaching me and coaching me, so I just think it's cool how I picked up a new skill just by making some dumb meme video. Now, this does mean I'm going to start speaking Russian, and it does mean that I'm not going to need a translator every time I look at one of you guys' comments in Russian. So don't expect that out of me, but I do notice a few words, and it definitely, it gives me a full heart when I look at the comments and I see Shedyeва written across the bottom. I think that's how you say it, Shedyeva, masterpiece. So for those of you who write that, thank you, and for those of you who don't, well, get fun. So after the Dr. Livesey videos, I started to think to myself, what kind of content do I want to make for the channel? Because I talked about that I wanted to make the content that I wanted to make, and I do enjoy making those videos, but they're the only ones that bring views to the channel and make the channel worthwhile. My other videos were not so lucky. So here's kind of where I assess everything. Did I meet my goals? I think that I met my goals. In the channel mission video, I think I said, hopefully I have a few videos by this time next year. I've got more than a few videos. I think I've got, I should have counted before I've got 12 videos. A couple of them are kind of short, so I don't even know if I would really count those, but I've got more than a few. I definitely planned only a few when I made that video last year, and now I've got more than a few, so I definitely say on that front, I reached my goal. I got partnered by YouTube. Was not expecting to do that for a while, but here I am, a year later, partnered by YouTube. I made content that I liked. I thought that my videos were good. Most of you, I believe, thought my videos were good, so it's a mutual feeling. And I'm on the path to turning YouTube maybe into a side career. Who knows at this point? The question now is, what kind of content will I put out in the future? Obviously, the Dr. Livesey videos perform the best, and they're the most highly requested, and I definitely plan on making more of those. I don't plan on this being the end of those. So for any of you who are worried about that, that's not going to be the case. Additionally, I had a lot of fun making them. I got to animate a little bit in front of my girlfriend's niece, and she was interested in seeing the videos and what I was doing, so she enjoyed it. Another aspect that I really liked about making the videos was the voice acting. You might recall in some of the comments that I mentioned, there was a roommate of mine who stepped in to voice Dr. Livesey in one of my videos, and we had a really fun time making this. I'm gonna see if I can include a little clip maybe of he and I recording.
Для вас означает одно и то же. Вы меня поняли? Слишком рано. Немножко пораньше начну. Пить. Очень скоро умрете. Слова святая вода и слово смерть.
The only thing about the Dr. Livesey videos is I'm concerned about their longevity. Obviously, the meme has kind of died out a little bit. I don't know if I'll get the same success doing those. So this kind of leaves me at a crossroads. Do I continue with what's been working historically and run it into the ground? Or do I continue making the content, like I said, that I wanted to make in the first place? So hopefully I have your support moving forward with whatever my decision ends up being. So that just about wraps up the video. I think I reached most of my goals, if not all of them, and I'm gonna do what I did with the first channel mission video and hope that next year brings just as much success as this year does. I hope that I've got even more content to show by next year, that people are still visiting the channel, that I keep up momentum. I want to make sure that you guys are aware that I do stream. I haven't been streaming in a while because, like I said, I've been very busy. But if I do ever get the chance to stream again, you can come watch me, you can come see me draw, you can kind of get a clue about what my process is like, or you can just come and hang out. My streams are multi-purpose, so whatever reason you find to be there, I hope that you join me for next time. I am uncertain about what the future holds for my channel, but I was uncertain last time, and look how it turned out for me. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed and hoping that things work out this year too. So I guess I'll check in with you guys at some point in about a year from now. Alright. See you later. Or, до свидания.